gentlemen, welcome to week number 10 of season 3A Thunder Racing iRacing series. This week we are at the virtual Lucas Oil Speedway, Wheatland, Missouri, showing 7 cars that have signed in for action at this time. Without any further ado, though, I will ask that you please rise and remove your hats to play tonight's national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
All right, once again, we have 7 cars signed in for racing action at this time. Just about a minute and a half left to go in practice before we start qualifying them. Qualifying will set the starting lineup for the one and only heat race, which that will be an 8-lap race to determine the starting lineup of the feature. Once again, I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. If you have not already done so, please hit that like, share, comment, hit that notification bell. That way you know every time we come live. Right now at the top of the leaderboard by only 43 thousandths of a second is Bobby Everson over Austin Medea. Bud Mullenix sitting third. Fourth is on Matthew Mateer. Fifth, Trevor Kuna. Sixth is the 033 of Luke Rikowski. And rounding out the field is the 80 of Brian Gunderson. Like I do every week, guys, I do have chat open. Feel free to go ahead and have a conversation with me. And that will end practice right there as we go ahead and get ready to line them up for qualifying. Again, 7 drivers. First car out on track is the 80 of Brian Gunderson. As he goes ahead and cracks a whip on that 80 car. Driver out of Wisconsin working through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway on his first lap here. Works that middle groove through 3 and 4. Kind of cuts down a little bit. Lap number 1 for Gunderson is a 15.733. Here is the 008 of Bobby Everson coming to complete his first lap. And he goes quick time with a 15.591. 1.5591 for Bobby Everson on lap number 1. He works through 3 and 4 to come take lap number 2. Luke Rakowski now quick time, but Bobby Everson says not so quick. Takes it back with a 15.553. 1.5553 on lap number 2. Here comes Luke Rakowski coming through lap number 2. And he goes slower with a 15.616 on lap number 2. A 15.589 stands for your second quickest driver right now. The 033 of Luke Rakowski, the 20 of Austin Medea out here coming to get his qualifying laps in the books. Takes the green flag, works that cushion through 1 and 2 down a back straightaway into 3 and 4. Right there up on that cushion one more time. And lap number 1 goes in the books. He's second quick, a 15.567. 1.5567 for Austin Medea, as now he works through turns 3 and 4 down to the final stretch. Lap number 2, not as quick, of 15.594. 1.5594. We have one car out on track right now. One has not qualified. The 64 of Matt Mateer has not taken a lap yet. The 54 of Trevor Kuna has stopped. We are waiting to see if that 64 does take a lap or not. Well, we got a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, this track right here, it's one that I have been to personally in real life. They call it the Diamond, and let me tell you what, this track is a diamond for dirt tracks. They got 5-star suites along the front straightaway. There's a go-kart track for kids of all ages to get out there and race themselves. And the racing action is absolutely amazing. Put it on your bucket list. If you can, get out there to Wheatland, Missouri, and support this Lucas Oil Speedway staff. They do an amazing job each and every week. As we're still waiting to see if the 64 of Matt Mateer makes any laps. Looks like he's going to come out on track. As lap number 1 for Matt Mateer, a 15.727, 1.5727 for Matt Mateer. Working through 3 and 4, lap number 2. Slower, a 15.873, 1.5873 for Matt Mateer. That will put him 6th quickest on the board.
30 minutes for autograph session with Barney, famous flagman from iRacing.
All right, so we get ready to line them up for heat number 1. Starting on the inside of your front row, that is the 008 of Bobby Everson. To his outside, the 20 of Austin Medea. Rolling off third will be the 33R of Luke Rakowski with the 54 of Trevor Kuna starting fourth. Rolling off fifth tonight will be the 80 of Brian Gunderson with the 64 of Matt Mateer to his outside. And in tailback is the 883 of Bud Mullenix. 7 cars, 8 laps for this heat. Once again, one heat. The finishing lineup for this will determine your starting order for the A feature. As the base truck is off, they work down the back straightaway one final time. The 008 of Bobby Everton having control of this field. They work through 3 and 4. And Bobby Everton says it's hammer time. He's on the gas and leads them down into turn number 1 by about a car. Here comes the 33R looking down low on the 20 of Medea. Can't quite make anything stick down low. Here comes the 20 of Medea poking his nose down low. Look out, because here comes the 80 of Brian Gunderson trying to get a piece of this. Running in that 4 spot, trying to snag third away from the 33R of Luke Rudkowski. But your battle right now is still up front. As Medea all over the back bumper of the 008 of Everton. They work through 1 and 2. Once again, they keep it fence post formation. Just slightly off-stepped a little bit. Medea running just about a half lane lower than the 008. Now he throws it to the bottom. He throws a big slider crossover by the 008 of Everton. Everton leads him down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Here comes Medea working that back bumper again. Is he going to have a run? We're halfway through this heat. 4 down, 4 to go. Medea still all over the back bumper of the 008 of Everton. Can't quite make anything happen yet. We've seen one big bomb. Can we see another one? As we get ready to finish them up here, 3 laps to go. We'll see the popsicle sticks in the air next time by. They work through 3 and 4. One more time, they're single file. And there's the popsicle stick. These lead 2 starting to pull away from the 33R of Rudkowski. They go down the back straightaway through 3 and 4. Fence post formation one more time. As the white flag flies for your leader, the 008 of Bobby Everton. He is not comfortable by any means. Will the 20 be able to throw a bomb through 3 and 4? It does not look like he's going to. It's going to be the 008 of Bobby Everton winning that heat race. The 20 of Austin Medea coming home second. Third will be the 033 of Luke Rudkowski. As now we get ready to pull them out, let them do their warm-ups. As we see the drivers coming out on track here. Looks like we got 2 drivers missing at the moment. Work them down the back straightaway. They finish filling out at that formation. Here they come out of turn number 4. They're 3 wide to tell each and every one of you thank you for the support and view. It's the 3 wide Thunder. Thank you. All right. And with that, we will let you guys enjoy the sights and sounds of the cars. We're going to catch my breath from what awesome race. They're going to go ahead and work this track in and maybe get it even a little bit racier than what we've seen already. Enjoy. All right, we got about seeing a checkered flag there. Looks like we had about 30 seconds left. I guess I was wrong. Coming back just in time for your 25 lap A main. Your starting lineup will look like this out of Carolinas. It is the 008 of Bobby Evertson. To his outside, the Pennsylvania native. In the number 20, that is Austin Medea. Rolling off third in the 33R, that is Luke Rakowski. With the 80 of the Wisconsin driver, Brian Gunderson to his outside. Rolling off fifth will be the 883 of Bud Mullenix. And to his outside, the driver out of Georgia. That is the 64 of Matt Latier. And in your California driver, in the number 54, that is Trevor Kuna. 25 laps the distance. As the caution lights should go out around the racing surface this time by. And the base stroke dies off coming out of turn number 2. Work down the back straightaway. Into turn 4, and as soon as they get there, the 008 to Everson says it's hammer time. Go off to a decent lead. Now the battle is for second. The 33R working down low of the 20 of Medea. Medea with a run on the high side. Looked like the 33R got a little bit tight there. Now the battle back here. 883 to 64 to 80. They're all bumper to nose, working through 3 and 4. Here comes the 80 of Gunderson, working that high side. The 883 of Mullenix working the inside. They're side by side, the 64 right there on the back bumper of both of them. Doesn't know which one to follow as they stay side by side for the second spot, the third spot, fourth spot, excuse me. I'll eventually get it right here at some point. As now Mullenix with a little bit of an advantage, but here comes Gunderson with a run to the high side. Gunderson, Mullenix at the line. It's going to be Mullenix with the position that time by as they click off lap number next. Now they battle down the back straightaway. Here comes Gunderson with a run on the high side. Drives it in deep through 3 and 4. Run off the high side. Looks like you're still going to give it that spot to, now we're going to give it back to Gunderson as it looks like a little bit of a slip of grip for Mullenix. And now he's got the 64 of Matt Mateer fighting to his outside. And here comes the 54 of Trevor Kuna. Now they're battling for not last as they battle down the back straightaway. Kuna working that high side. That seems like the place to be right now is Kuna able to clear him. As we run through our field, your leader still the 008 of Bobby Everson. Second is the 20 of Austin Medea. He's starting to close that gap a little bit, still not there yet. Third will be the 33R of Luke Rukowski. Fourth, the 80 of Brian Gunderson. Fifth is the 64 of Matt Mateer. The fifth is the 64 of Matt Mateer. Sixth will be the 54 of Trevor Kuna. And then rounding out the field is the 883 of Brian of Bud Mullenix. As we go back up front, we now have a battle. With 10 laps down, we're working lap number 11. That's 15 to go. Coming down to 14 to go. They're nose to tail down the front straightaway. Your top two. Top two in points, top two on the track. This is the battle you're going to be watching. These two have such a tight points battle. It is not funny. With just a couple races left after this week, it's still very much up in the air. As here comes Everson. Leads them through 3 and 4 one more time. As we look back, it looks like the 64 of Matt Mateer might be looking to try to make a run on the 80 of Brian Gunderson. Gunderson trying to reel in and maybe get around the 33R of Luke Rukowski. As they work down the front straightaway, 11 laps to go. Looks like the 33R trying to run a little bit of a slider line, see if he can find anything down there. Doesn't look like he did 1 and 2, brings it back up top to 3 and 4. Gunderson has now caught the 33R. Your battle up front remains the same. The 20 of Everton, the 20 of Medea all over the back end of Everton. Now here comes the 20 throwing a big bomb through 1 and 2. Everton crosses him over. And Ken doesn't quite throw a bomb there. Now he throws a little bit of a slider. And 20 Austin Medea tries to cross him over again. No slider this time. The 20 just keeps it pinned to the bottom as they drag race through 3 and 4. Now Everton kind of chopping the nose a little bit, making him feel the pressure. Big drag race. Everton has it at the line that time by. No change for your battle for third yet. Now, here comes the 20 to the high side. Everton seen it peeking up there. Decides to close the door as they go single file down the back straightaway in through 3 and 4. It's going to be 4 fingers and a thumb this time by for your leader, the 008 of Bobby Everton. Just 5 laps to go. Can he hold off that hard charging 20? As Medea all over the back bumper. Keep checking in on that battle for that third spot as Gunderson having one heck of a good run tonight as well. The 20 of Medea. Big bomb out of 3 and 4. Slider crossover. Now the 008 goes to guard that high side. The 20 dives it down low. They drag race down the back straightaway. Here comes the slide job out of 3. He catches it because he was going to catch the door. Everton that time popping sickle sticks in the air. Slide job, that gets the 008 checked up. That's going to allow the 20 to lead it at the white flag. One more time to go as now the 008 of Bobby Everton under fire from the 33R. Everton trying to throw a big bomb on the 20. Can't make it stick. Now here comes a 33R trying to steal second. Everton keeps it pinned to the bottom. It's going to be Everton second with 20 of Austin Medea winning it. In the 33R of Luke Rakowski coming home third. How about that run for the 80 of Brian Gunderson, though? Bringing it home fourth. And definitely putting the pressure on the 33 of Luke Rakowski as we go ahead and pull them into victory lane. All right, now we just wait for them to jump up in the waiting room. How about that race, ladies and gentlemen? Some good, clean, hard racing between the 20 and the 008 of Bobby Everton. That's the kind of racing you like to see. You like to see the, for a lack of better terms, the underdogs getting a good run with the 80 of Brian Gunderson bringing it home fourth tonight. Challenging all race for that third position. As here is your winner, the 20 of Austin Medea. You got a copy, Austin?
Yeah, I got you, Jay.
All right, walk us through that race. Finally able to get around Bob there at the end. Go ahead, walk us through that and how you were able to finally make that move stick.
I'm not really sure how I made it stick. I guess it was kind of a little bit dirty. I kind of cut him close on it and chopped his nose a little bit. But it's really tough to pass at this track, especially in these full-body cars. And you just kind of have to keep it wound up around the top. But then every time you went for a slide job, you kind of lost so much momentum. The one slide job I threw, I was kind of hoping that I could just run the bottom and that the bottom would come in, but the bottom really never came in as I thought it was going to. But then I was just able to get around Bob there at the end and hold on to it.
All right, so are we going to see you in the 305s coming up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's the Monday Night Brawl over there. So between you
Yeah.
and that 008. So how do you feel getting ready to climb into the 305 for another round here at this track?
This track always gives me issues. I don't have a lot of races on it, so it's just I'm kind of figuring it out as I go. Bob's definitely going to be hard to get around at that track, so we'll just have to wait and see.
All right, sponsor shout-outs. Anybody you want to thank for getting you here tonight?
The guys at Black Bolt Racing, Derek G LLC, Giddings Mobile Repair, Du Bois Welding, W Energy, Nukes Performance, CTFX Design, UJ for throwing on the broadcast, and for the guys that are in race control.
All right. Congratulations on another win. Put on one heck of a show. It was fun to watch. So, congratulations, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you some more.
Yep, thanks, Jay.
All right. That was your winner, the 20 of Austin Medea. And then coming home second is the 008 of Bobby Everton. Got a copy, Bob?
Yes, sir. What's happening?
All right. Walk us through that amazing racing you and the 20 had going there. And how did he actually finally make that stick? Did you look at it as dirty or a perfectly executed slide job?
I'm going to call it a perfectly executed slide job.
Exactly. I know a lot of people call that a dirty slide job, but he was clear, and that slide job, in my opinion, did exactly what it was supposed to do and got you to check up.
Yep, that's my responsibility if I'm the trailing cars to check up. So,
Yeah,
you know.
absolutely amazing race. Is there anything after that slide job that he threw that you'd have been able to get back around him?
No, we ended up making a little bit of contact because I was trying my damnedest just to keep. I was hoping if I kept my nose up there, he wouldn't come all the way up the track, and I might be able to get a momentum run on the outside. But we made a little contact, and I wasn't able to recover enough speed. And we had Luke right behind us trying to hunt us down, so it was pretty crazy. We were able to turn up with the result that we did. I thought it was fun. Hopefully, it looked good on broadcast when we were trading slide jobs there the last, I don't know, 10 laps or so, 5-10 laps.
Yeah, I know I was having fun watching it, so hopefully the viewers did too. I think it looked pretty amazing. The 80 of Brian Gunderson kept pressuring Luke Rukowski too, so I had to keep checking back in there and racing all over the track tonight, which is awesome.
Yeah, these things are just so, even if you're faster, you're only maybe a tenth faster at best. So every single lap counts, and I know I made a few mistakes, a few laps, and lost some time, and that just enabled Austin to reel me in and put himself in a position to get the win. So congrats to him, and for Luke there at the end. I mean, he was making a strong run, and that was what it's supposed to be like every week.
Yeah, absolutely. How do you feel getting ready to climb into the 305s?
Not amazing. This is a very difficult track to navigate, especially with an underpowered car. So we'll see how it plays out. Maybe this was advantageous in some way, and I think in the 305, whoever takes the green flag is probably gonna finish it off unless they make a big mistake. Although I think a sprint car is a little easier to pull slide jobs off because you don't lose as much momentum. So we'll see. It's up in the air.
All right. Sponsors, shout outs. Anybody you want to thank for getting you here tonight?
Well, thank the old lady for letting me do this. BBR, Black Bullet Racing, Giddings Mobile Repair, Du Bois Welding, Derek G LLC, DNT Designs, Dubby, and just thanking you for doing the broadcast, putting on the league, and allowing us to have fun like that week after week.
All right. Well, congratulations. Hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving break. And
Yes, sir.
looking forward to seeing good racing the rest of the season.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Thank you. That was your second place finisher, the 008 of Bobby Everton. And then bringing it home third, the 33R of Luke Rukowski. Got a copy, Luke?
What is up, Jay?
Man, had to fight Gunderson off there most of the race and then almost had a shot at the second spot coming to the checkers. Walk us through your night and how much pressure did you actually feel from Gunderson?
Well, he had a super good run. I was surprised, I mean, not taking anything away from him by saying that. It was just he ran really good, and I'm really happy for him that he had a really good run tonight. And no, it was just, I know that Robert and Austin, they're quick, they're fast, and and starting third, I was like, yeah, I didn't know if I really had anything for them. It would have to be, the track was going to have to come to me. It was going to have to it was going to be who was going to figure it out first. And it got there towards the last half of the race, and I'm looking in my, I see Gunderson's coming. I'm like, man, I got to do something different because I'm not catching these guys, and the guys behind me are catching me. And so I just, I really just was like, I don't have anything to lose at this point. I'm in third, and Gunderson can get to me if you get, but getting by me is another thing. So I was like, let's try something. So I just, I changed my lineup a little bit and started rolling through the middle, um, and pedaling it through the slick on corner entry and just trying to come out and diamond a little more and come off just above the slick off the corner. And I was able to make up some time, and with Austin and Robert, they're, throwing haymakers at each other and they're racing pretty good. I was able to kind of reel them in. And then that one, now was it 2 to go or something, 3 to go? I don't know, somewhere within 5 to go. They had to check up pretty good on each other, and I caught up. And man, that was one fun last lap there going into 3. And what an awesome last corner there was. Could have thrown a blanket over us, and Robbie just up there. We never touched. Good clean. He just carried a little more momentum there off the middle of the corner. Was able to get second. So that was a lot of fun. That was a fun race.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are the races you love running when they're clean like that, close, and they're fun to broadcast. They make it easy to broadcast too.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'll have to watch the broadcast, maybe tomorrow or something, or later tonight, and see how it went, because that had to have been fun to watch. I hope that people tuned in, because that was fun to race. It's one of I like the races where, the it's the track, it goes away, and you got to start figuring it out. And it's like the first guy to figure out where the line is now is going to be the guy who gets the advantage, whether he's in fifth or third or wherever it is. And or the guy in first goes, well, I'm going to try to do something different, try to get a bigger lead or whatever. Those are fun. I like those races, and this is one of those. And then honestly, to finish third behind those two guys, with the way the season's been, it's no, I'm happy. I'm thrilled with it. So it was fun.
All right. Do we know when we're going to see you again next?
Like I said, I'm planning on finishing the 358 season out. I think I'm gonna run the challenge series the rest of the year, because it's a lot of fun cars, a lot of fun tracks coming up, and gotta run. So I think you'll see me probably for that and the 358s the rest of the year.
All right. So gotta look, see what cars were in Wednesday. Pro late models. We just did a 100-lap super late model race here, and then the 358s. Is that going to help you at all for the Wednesday night pro lates?
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you can run laps on a track, whether it's in the same car or different cars, more laps on a track, and it's so critical in the sim on what the track does. And if you can kind of get an idea of what you think the track is going to do over the course of a race, I think you have a little bit of an advantage. Now, whether you can execute it, in my case, execution, whether you can execute it or not is a completely different story. But yeah, I mean, any time you can do that and get laps and get a feel for the track, it definitely helps. And so yeah, I we'll see how it goes. It's going to be fun no matter what. So the season's been a lot of fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well, congratulations again on a third place finish. Let's get your sponsors and shout outs.
Yep. Now first and foremost, I think I got to thank good Lord above, because he's blessed me with the ability to do this. And, we have a lot of fun, and, it's a blessing, because Aaron and I can run together. I can run with Ava, or Aaron and Ava run together. Not a lot of people get that opportunity, so we're really blessed in a lot of ways. So I gotta first and foremost say that, and then just everyone who helps us out in the real life side, and Rakoski Family Racing with Aaron's program he's got going on, and then on the sim side, Tyler Berry and the crew over there at T Berry Motorsports. It's we got a lot of good people that support us, and it's really just a matter of us, putting the work and executing, because we don't have any it's not for lack of help or support or anything like that. So just thank all them shout outs and everyone who watches and you guys putting the league on and the broadcast, and it's a lot of fun. So there you have it.
All right. Well, once again, congratulations, and good luck when we see you again Wednesday night.
Yes, thank you, sir. Now I got to go run a opening night for another through 58 league. So
All right.
through
Well, good luck
58
for them
all
there, too.
Sunday.
All
right.
right. Good night.
Thanks, Jay.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. That was your third place finisher. Well, the 33R of Luke Rakowski. Now we're going to go ahead and run down our sponsors' shout outs real quick. We want to thank Veterans and Warriors One Stop Shop, Diamond Designs, Giddings Mobile Repairs, Stevenson Family for Performance, School of Sim Racing, DNT Designs, and Sneak Game Farms. With that, we are going to take about a 45-minute intermission. We will be back with your 305